Hey, welcome back everybody. Today's topic in the subject of graphing is going to be the coordinate plane. We're going to learn a little bit about what it means to have the coordinate plane, how we move in it, how we operate it, and how we name things in it. So what you see here in this first part is we have a coordinate plane here drawn. Notice, the coordinate plane has two main parts, and the coordinate plane is formed by the intersection of two number lines. One is horizontal and one is vertical. Number line. A horizontal and a vertical number line. So one of them is called the x-axis, one of them is called the y-axis. Let's outline these right here. The x-axis is horizontal. It runs side to side like a normal number line. So the x-axis is the side to side one. The y-axis is going to be the vertical number line. And so we have the x-axis and the y-axis. Where they intersect is a special point called the origin, and that's where both of the number lines start. The coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. So I'm going to just put a little definition here. Origin where x and y axes intersect. Where the x and the y axes intersect. Okay, so where they come together is the origin, and that's 0, 0. That cuts our coordinate plane into four distinct parts. What are those parts? That's a great question. In pink, this is quadrant 1. And we typically use Roman numerals for this. And we're going to go counterclockwise. So this is quadrant 2. So that makes this quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. Quad meaning 4, quadrant, so there are 4 quadrants. So those are the two major things that intersect, or the x and y axis. They divide it into 4 quadrants. Now, what about all of these intersections here? All of these intersections are going to be points. So for example, I'm going to have a point here at -2, 1, and we'll call it point P, and it's -2, let me erase that little thing, -2, 1, and that's its location in the coordinate plane. Points are named with a capital letter. The coordinates of a point can be outlined like this. And I'm going to draw myself a big arrow over here. So this is P, -2, 1. In general, what happens is we name it with an x coordinate and a y coordinate. Well, this is the x coordinate, and this is the y coordinate. they have to go in that order. They go in alphabetical order. So it's an X, Y pair. That's the basics of the coordinate plane. So let's go down here a little bit and talk about naming points in the coordinate plane. What I've given you is, I've given you a coordinate plane with points already on it, and what we're going to do is we're going to find the coordinates of the following points. This is like walking. How far do you have to walk to get there? How far do you have to walk left to right? How far do you walk up and down? Let's look at A. If I look at A, I know that it's going to be X, comma, Y, and I always start at 0, 0, which is the origin. And if I'm going to talk about X, comma, Y, X comes first. So how far do I go left to right to get to A? Well, if I start at 0, 0, I go 1, 2, 3, until I'm right below A. So I know my first coordinate is going to be 3 for A. And then how far do I go up? Well, I go up 1. So this is 3, comma, 1. And that's how it works. So that's right 3, up 1. What about B? B is located over here. And I need to make a decision about which way I'm going to go. Well, if I start at 0, 0, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. But notice, I've gone left 3. That means that's negative 3. So my x coordinate for here, for B, is negative 3 because I'm going in the negative direction. How far down do I have to go to get to B? I have to go down 1, 2. So my x coordinate is negative 3, my y coordinate is negative 2 because I go down 2, which equals negative 2. So my coordinates are negative 3, comma, negative 2. Let's look at point C. If I start at 0, how far do I go left to right to get to C? It's straight up. So if it's straight up, I don't go any left to right, and that's okay because my x-coordinate is going to be 0. So I don't go any left to right. I don't go left to right. I just stay where I am and I go straight up. So then how far do I have to go to get up there? I go up 1, 2. So 0, comma 2 is my C coordinate. I didn't go any left to right. None left to right. 2 up. I want you to try these 3 highlighted ones yourself. See if you can find the coordinates for those 3 points on your own. We will talk about those in class. Okay, so try those on your own. Pause the video here. That's a great idea. Go ahead and pause the video and you can pick it up with the next example. Alright, we're back. Let's talk about plotting points in the coordinate plane. In this case, instead of giving you the points and saying what are the coordinates, I'm saying here are the coordinates, put the points on the plane. So let's look. For point A, I'm given that it's 4, comma, negative 2. So if I recall, it's x, y for my ordered pair. My x is 4. So I am going to start where? Where do I start? Always? Oh yeah, the origin. Start at origin. And I'm going to go right 4, down 2. So we start at the origin. We go right 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 1, 2. Here's my A. Notice, I don't have a point here, even though I put a little dot there. I don't have a point there. This is point A because this is over 4, down 2. X coordinate of 4, y coordinate of negative 2. Notice, in the y-axis, it lines up with negative 2, and in the x-axis, it lines up with 4. Let's try B. I'll use green for B. Think about what it means to have negative 1, comma 2.5. That means I'm going to go left right? Because the first coordinate is negative. I'm going to go left 1. And if I have 2.5, does that mean I'm going to go up or I'm going to go down? Well, it's positive, so that means I'm going to go up 2.5. So I need to go up 2.5. Good. Now, start at the origin. Go left 1 and up 2.5. 1, 2. Well, where's 0.5? Well, it's halfway between 2 and 3. So, nice little short one there. And that is B. See how that works. Let's go with a nice little bluey blue here. And if I look at C, this should actually have a big C right here. So C is 0, comma, negative 3. Well, I go left. Wait, do I go left or right? Left, right, none. I don't go left to right. So this is going to be one of those ones that's either straight up or straight down because I don't move left to right because I'm at 0 on the x-axis. So I go left to right 0 and then I go down 3. So I start at my origin. I don't go left to right and then I go down 1, 2, 3. And this is C. You see how that works? So if you want to, you can put in the coordinates next to these guys. So this is going to be 0, comma, negative 3. And I'll grab that red color here and mark A at 4, comma, negative 2. And I'll mark my B color in this green at negative 1, comma, 2.5. See if you can do these highlighted examples for R, S, and T. If you want to use a different color, you can. But make sure you are moving left to right first and up and down second. That's the basics of plotting in the coordinate plane, guys. We learned how to access points using the coordinate system. So when we knew the coordinates going to and plotting the point, we also went the other way and had a point on the graph and picked out its coordinates. So try those extra examples and we'll see you next time.